Hello, Cancer. Welcome, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus, Cancerians. Those are guided reads from Cracks to the Light Tarot. And today, as I'm cleansing the energies for this space, we are guided over here to pull a couple of cards to see what's in the core of the situation at hand for this last week of January. And then we're going to accompany the reading with a couple of runes that will be by the tail end of the reading. So stay with us and let's see how it unfolds. Let's go, Cancer, and what's in the heart of your read? I'm guided to kind of split the deck into three halves. And what's in the core situation of your read? And you've got the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, despite, of course, like the gender, because those readings are not gender specific. So the energy is the Pentacles, and it's the higher suit of the hierarchy of the tarot cards, which is the King. So the King speaks about somebody, maybe a CEO of a company, maybe your manager, your boss, or maybe a higher up within the family, kind of energy that you're centering your energy around this point. And also it might speak about your personal energy that you're kind of exuding out there, and you are presented as the King of Pentacles, which is the either an earth sign, whether it's Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. That is the main focus of this last part of this January. We're gonna see what is the energy that is gonna work with us, or we need to overcome at this point. And you've got over here the Five of Cups. So there is a kind of maybe a feeling of contentment, like you're not content with the situation that is regarding to a male figure within the job area, maybe, or maybe within a family setting. As we go further with and deeper within the reading, it all will unfold. So there is definitely some sort of an incomplete kind of feeling of dissatisfaction with some aspect concerning a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn at the time being for you for you Cancerians, pardon me. So what is the way that you are presented to the environment around you, like the way you kind of carry yourself within the career aspect or within the family? You are presented by the Page of Swords, which speaks about a little bit kind of energy restriction. So whether you're restricting yourself from certain exchanges within the family situation, you're safeguarding your communication, maybe towards colleagues or members of the family, or within your career and professional kind of setting, because this is the Page of Swords, which speaks about you're even watching over those exchanges and the messages that you are kind of giving out back and forth with a community or with your profession kind of situation. I'm speaking that is, it might look like a career kind of reading for you Cancerian, because there's no cups that are shown up till now. So definitely there is kind of a restrictive kind of environment, especially within the messaging flow or the exchange of information between you and a higher up. And that's also includes like your CEO, your boss, like whatever profession you're in. If you're, say, your assistant, whomever you report to, there is kind of a focus on kind of analyzing whatever exchange that is happening and thinking it through before sending that message. And what will be in your subconscious position, like the way you are talking to yourself, you feel a sense of victory. So there's something definitely that you have been, consistently working upon, and you've achieved that victory, and you are kind of concealing a little bit that victory from the environment around you, but you kind of know that you've won in some way, shape, or form. So that's a beautiful card to see, actually. So definitely there is a win that happened to you, and previously, maybe, or maybe it's on the way for you, Cancerian, and it's concerning your career kind of area. And you are kind of very kind of diligent and hardworking, of course, sign. At the same time, you are focusing on like holding yourself back, and like a little bit like not showing your position within a situation, although the victory has been won and the battle has been fought, and you won actually something tangible, like a certificate maybe that you've received, or a mention honor, like whatever you've received, it's tangible at the time being, but you're staying humble about it, and that's a beautiful energy to see. You don't want to show like your hand within a situation, or even like declare or make it like known the maybe the promotion or something around that side, or maybe you already kind of achieved a degree at some thing, or you got like that contract that you've been promised to receive, and you're a little bit taking care of the communication and the intellectual aspect of things, whether by monitoring those exchanges with a higher up head of the company, or so on so forth, within that, like checking your emails, making sure everything is on point. And that's a beautiful energy to see for you, Cancerians. What in the past energy that you've been moving out of? You've been moving out of the moon. That card represents, actually, it's one of the Cancerian cards, and it represents a hidden aspect. Also, it represents like a shining light on a situation that is secretive or a little bit hidden, with kind of very fragile maybe information that you were kind of trusted to to keep it on the down low or on the discreet for the time being, and that is an energy that you're moving out of. So you might want to declare something at the time being, or find the means to free the path ahead for yourself to be fully in that victory energy that you feel from within, but yet you are having to follow those regulations and you know like the restrictions upon a situation, and the guidelines that you are required to follow by the tail end of January on a certain topic that is concerning already a win that you had, or a victory that you had, but you're keeping it on the down low for the time being. Let's see what are the steps that you will be guided to kind of take by the tail end of January. And you've got the Eight of Swords. The steps actually is to free yourself. As you can see, the Eight of Swords speaks about someone that is in their head, and they are having those thoughts about like might be frightening thoughts a little bit on that kind of direction. They are leaning to the uncertainty, like something that is uncertain. You feel a little bit like maybe not fully confident about the situation, although it's all in your head because the victory has been won already. And also, it's a cautionary kind of card that shows that maybe a little bit of caution on the way you are gonna be proceeding or moving forward. Let's see what is the energy surrounding the situation of that King of Pentacles, which is your energy or the energy that you are concerned about in this late part of January. Wonderful. And you've got the Three of Cups. So there is definitely celebrations caused from a win that you've already kind of consolidated and kind of have it in your hand, but yet there is a celebratory kind of energy because, as you can see, this is the Three of Cups. It's a beautiful energy of union, reunion, maybe with colleagues and friends and old colleagues. But at the time being, also, you are asked to, take your precautions with those messages that you are sending back and forth with, a certain higher up kind of energy, the boss or the CEO of the company, or maybe an official, actually, personnel that you kind of have to be aware of your exchange with. And let's see what is the advice for us over here. Cracks to the Light Tarot, and we've got two cards. Wonderful. The advice for you, you've got here the Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. So definitely it shows up like count your blessings, Cancerians, and bask into the sun. And the glorious sun illuminates kind of everything, so you are invited to kind of feel your presence fully with what the universe has blessed you with, and to stand up for your kind of very well earned victory that you've recently achieved, and to show it off. There's no kind of restriction upon that, to be yourself, actually. And because you have the Nine of Pentacles combined with the Sun, and that's the 9 and the 19th. So definitely something is coming up, might be around, I believe that will be around the latter part of this year 2026, where you're gonna be gloriously kind of standing in the spotlight, and definitely with an independent energy. So your win or your victory will not be relying on whatever or whomever. It will be kind of self-sufficient and actually self-made. So you will feel that zest and that pride within your achievements by probably around September. This is where I'm seeing this happening. And by actually the late tail of August and September. And I predict like it's the 19th where you're gonna be kind of releasing those achievements that you've gained under your belt through your hard, diligent work, because this is the Nine of Pentacles accompanied by the Sun. And that's so wonderful for you as an advice. Cracks to the Light Tarot over here. Feel free to subscribe. Of course, those are general reading. If you'd like a personal reading, I'll leave my email in the description box below. Let's see what's the outcome over here for you, Cancerians. And you've got the Ace of Pentacles, and it's in the reverse. So the outcome when we see the Ace of Pentacles, and that's kind of maybe letting go a little bit, and leaving like the universe to decide on a situation. And that's a calling to kind of like you've achieved something already, and you are letting go of the control aspect of things, and letting the free reins to the universe to kind of guide you to the right kind of decision making for the following weeks to come. And that's a beautiful energy to see, and actually it takes a lot of courage to do that. I'm guided to pull a couple of cards over here, and you've got the ring, so that speaks about a partnership that might be on the horizon for you, Cancerians. And let's get a guided message over here from those cards. And you've got the clover, and the clover over here speaks also about good tide coming, and there is no clouds in your horizon, so it's definitely an open sky for whatever you are setting next to do. And that's a beautiful reading for you. And I'm called also to take one card from the Dancing Cosmos, and you've got be present. So this is calling from the guidance to kind of exist in the here and now, and don't be in your head as those cards are showing, because the here and now is kind of where your fortune reside, and where your guided messages is calling you actually to kind of a little bit follow up on that domain. So whatever is happening in your present environment is what you're called to focus upon right now. And I'm gonna be pulling another kind of card, which is the tea leaf collection. And we're gonna just pull a card randomly. And what we've got over here is the Ram. Another card that speaks about a stubborn personality that you're working, around, and it might relate actually to the King of Pentacles, which is a higher up, and they are a little bit stubborn, and their attitude is a little bit kind of what do I call it, like a little bit on the aggressive side at this time being. That's why you're walking on those tight ropes with your communication towards them. And you are a little bit like staying on the humble side of things. You don't want to reveal more than you should at this period of time. And that is your advice for you from Cracks to the Light Tarot. Of course, feel free to subscribe, like, and share. And now we're gonna seal that deal with a couple of runes that we're gonna be pulling out for you, Cancerians. And over here we've got two of them actually, and let's see what are the symbols that they are presenting. So you have signals, so definitely there are positive vibes that is coming towards you from different kind of communications that you're having by the tail end of January. As well, it's accompanied with the opening, so there is an opening of a gateway. Might be on the career sectors, might be a new job, new kind of promotions, maybe certifications that you are kind of applying for. And there is an opening definitely within those, maybe a business that you are embarking upon, a new endeavor that you are pursuing, and there is an opening. Healthy communication is happening, a lot of beautiful kind of unfoldments for you, Cancerians, at the time being, although there is only that kind of energy, which is a higher up, that you kind of are asked to monitor a little bit the exchange, so everything goes well. And you are presenting yourself in a humble kind of manner, although your victories are has been won already, and you are moving towards new opportunities at the time being, with that kind of demeanor about you, like the way you are presenting yourself, a little bit preserved. You're not open about your achievements, and a little bit cautious on the communication kind of aspect, where you are sending out their emails or messages or receiving them. You are very cautious about the information that you are sharing at this period of time, Cancerians. And last but not least, I'm going to be pulling an angel card for you, Cancer. And let's see what the angels want to tell us at this time being. It says faith. Another confirmation when we said, like over here, that you're gonna leave the wheel and just be present in the here and now, and you let the universe guide you, and that's typically fine and beautiful to see, and that's the way actually from my perspective. So they say, do not lose faith. The storm clouds will soon clear and the sun will shine once more. So that's a beautiful message for you, actually, Cancerian. So definitely, if there is a little bit of that inner dialogue that you're having with yourself that is a little bit discouraging in some areas, rest assured it will clear up. And definitely, whatever you have been doing has been working, because you got the victory card over here, and it shows that you already have achieved whatever. It's the way you are presenting yourself that is kind of a little bit conflicting for you for the time being. Of course, if you'd like, and I'll have my sessions over YouTube over here, where I can help, like, to work with those blockages and how to clear them out of the way. I hope you enjoyed the readings and like them. Feel free to subscribe, like, and share. Cracks to the Light Tarot. Look forward for the next uploads. Bye bye for now.